My name is Jordan Bateson. I'll be a senior at Loyola, and I'm going to ask my professor some questions for a communications interview.
Jonathan Lilly, Associate Professor of Communication at Loyola University, Maryland. I'm pretty much interested in all the areas. Like I was showing you earlier in class, um, some of my interest is in analyzing media comes from the fact that I have children right now, and so I'm kind of interested in children's media and what is kind of okay and cool for them to watch, and what might be more harmful. I used to be a web developer, so I'm kind of interested in the web and how it's kind of exploded over the course of the last like 20 years. Just new technologies in general, so a lot of my research is about like the latest, like whatever people are interested in, and why that particular technology has taken off.
What are the ways that you use communication every day, and which ones do you prefer the most?
I was kind of like I think current generations. I was raised watching TV. That's probably my brothers and sisters. So I'm interested in television and how it's changed and how it hasn't changed and how I think it's still the kind of dominant form of media. So it probably isn't too surprising that YouTube and things like that took off. Technology took off like around 2000, 2001. The video revolution really changed everything. Email person, I think that I'm a little bit less social media because actually we didn't even have email until I was a senior in college. It's changed a lot. So I'm more big into email, a little social media, and I make myself do social media for school, to learn it. Yeah.
What aspects of communication would you like to be better at or more informed about?
Social media, probably mobile technologies because I do some research on it, but I haven't really gotten like the latest iPhone or stuff like that. So I need to kind of probably that's my biggest weakness is I need to get more into apps and things like that. I know it's there, but I just don't do it that much.
Apps are fun.
Yeah, apps are fun.
How do you think the media influence who you are and who you identify with?
I was raised watching television, so I probably I'll watch some TV with my son and my daughter, and I probably let them watch too much. But my belief is that as a parent, yeah, you do have to limit, but you also limit specific types of what's appropriate, and then you have to talk with your kids about what's going on, have them be able to analyze it on their own and decide what's real, what's not, and how it's influenced. I think the internet, has in Facebook has changed my generation a lot, but I still think the video and is the television.
How do you think your media use differs from that of your parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents?
Yeah, I think that anyone older than like 45, 50, like the internet, they have to try hard to get into the internet and understand the different things. Now, I'm not that old, though. So, but I think compared to my parents, they just don't understand. They understand now how to use the internet for research and stuff like that, but it's not like entertainment for them. They don't like go to YouTube or look at videos online or understand social media. And it's even more interesting to think about, like I said in class, my grandfather was born in the year 1900. So and he was born in a small town in Scotland, and so compared to like he didn't know, and there wasn't really TV for him to watch and stuff like that until he was like 40 something, 45 or 50 years old, which is kind of crazy. For them, when he was little, telephone would have been a new technology, or even having lighting, in the early part of the 20th century would have been a new technology. So I think changed a huge amount.